What is up, guys? Today we are going to be installing Mictuning's KL1 light bar for 60 bucks. This is probably going to be one of the brightest, best made light bars that you're going to find. Not only is it insanely bright, but it also floods really well. So it's got two different setups on here. So it's got like a spotlight and a flood as well. You have two different brackets. You have one that hooks onto the side, and then you've also got the ones that slide into the bottom to make it easier to mount in different locations. So today I'm going to show you how bright this light bar is. I'm going to install this in the front of my grill right here under the Ram logo, because I've already got one here, but I figured, you know, for fun, I think it would look cool to have it hidden right behind the grill here. So I'm going to show you how to install it behind the grill if you've got a Ram Warlock or a Ram Rebel, and how easy it's going to be with this grill. And then show how this light bar compares to a cheaper one made of the same exact, I would say, kind of company. So they make different levels of light bars. Like I said, this one's going to be about 60 bucks. The one that's in my grill now, I think it was about 20. So different levels of light output, different levels of quality. This one, being that I'm putting it higher up, it's going to have like a more of a high beam pattern. So this one's going to look really, really good. So whenever you get the chance, I do have the link in the description. Make sure y'all to go check it out. I have it on their website and on Amazon. You can get it at both places. So once you check the light bar out, make sure to like, subscribe. Let's get to the video. First things first, let's get the grill off. It is probably one of the things that I've done more than anything on this truck because of headlights and light bars and different grill lights that I've got to reinstall here in a few minutes. That's going to be for a separate video. But easiest thing is going to be take this off. It's got a couple clips, and once you take those out, there's going to be 4 10mm screws on the grill, and then the grill is going to just pull forward to you and come right out, and then we'll get to the nitty-gritty behind the grill. So like I said, we're going to be installing the light bar right behind the grill here. We're going to be sticking it along this bottom little L bracket here. That basically holds in, I guess, the grill. So we're going to try to line it up the best we can, and then we're going to find out if we're going to use the slide brackets, which hook to the bottom of the light bar, or the ones that hook on the side. Whichever one fits better, that's what we're going to go with. Then we're going to go ahead and drill us some holes. So yeah, there's going to be a little bit of drilling in this installation, but you know, that's kind of how it is with anything. But hey, at least I don't have to go and completely make an entire bracket from some used playground equipment because I didn't want to go to Lowe's. So with that being said, let's line everything up and see what's easiest. All right, getting the light bar all kind of set up here. These are the little slide brackets. So I don't really see how those are going to work unless I got it right here on the end. But this is plastic, so I don't want to get it too close to the end because I don't want this to break, you know, if I hit a bump or something like that. So if I'm looking here on the side brackets should be perfect. I think they're going to fit, and the hole should be a good ways in the center here, so I don't have to worry about it breaking. So we will be using this right here. So if I, like, you know, kind of get it mocked up there, something like that on the side, that is going to be a whole lot better than putting it anywhere in the middle. I don't know, I might end up using those for just some extra support, depends on what kind of space we have. But let's go ahead and get this mocked up. Again, I think one of my biggest things about Mictuning is their quality and attention to detail. And I know that you get all of this stuff with every other light bar, but something about just getting every option and every piece of screw and material that you need to install this light bar. Not just that, but they give you this really, really nice harness. I don't have the harness with me right now. I did install it in my previous video on the Cummins, but I mean, just everything about it, from the little details, you know, where they put their name in, or just the fact that on this one here, the seals and everything are going to be a whole lot nicer. Everything about it, just the way it looks to the way it functions, is incredible compared to their rock lights and their headlight bulbs, which I've installed. You can see right here in my dad's video. Everything that they've sent me or that I've bought has just been incredible. You know, their tailgate light bar for a fact, and everything else. So they really do have some awesome quality stuff. I mean, like, if you can kind of see those LEDs there, like, I wish you could kind of see it. It doesn't want to focus, but just the quality of the chips and everything. And then again, how bright this light bar is. I had shined it one night to show some friends, and this one here was kind of mind-blowing. So I'm really excited to get it installed here. But like I said, make sure that y'all check it out. Make sure that y'all give them a follow on Instagram. Make sure that everything that you get from them, you know, just light it up. And then what I'll do is I'll also put a discount code here for their LED headlight bulbs, their second series. And if y'all got a Warlock or anything like that, you can get it. They've got 9005, 9006, H11, and a couple of the other bulbs. But that coupon will get you, I think, 45% off. So let's get back to the install of this light bar and hopefully have this thing mounted up and I can test it. All right, so with the bracket installed, it does fit perfect behind the grill. Once again, this is a 22-inch light bar. It is going to fit perfectly behind the grill. So once I've got it all lined up, the holes will be almost perfectly centered. As you see, there's the hole there. It'll be almost perfectly centered in the plastic. Once I get it set, even on that side, I can move it over some and get it to sit almost perfectly flat on each side. So I'm gonna go ahead and drill the holes and we're gonna get this installed. But it's simple, super simple install, guys. Literally, I'm gonna just mark a hole. We're gonna drill a hole there, and then I've already got all of the materials to install it, so I'm just gonna get all that, tighten it up, and we'll have a light bar installed. So as you can tell, this bit is smaller than what I actually need. For some reason, the chuck on this is broke and it will not release this right here. So I have to take this in to get serviced, but my trusty little DeWalt drill here, with a step down bit, that's all I've got right now in order to finish off the hole. I don't need to do much. I just need to go down, I think, like one step, but I'm going to use this to finish drilling the hole because my good old Rigid decided to die on me. So she still works, but for right now, I'm gonna have to take her and get serviced. So we're gonna use this little handy dandy tool because my other drill is dead. So this will work for right now. This will work for what I'm doing. It's just simple plastic. It's not like metal or anything, but man, this has been a good tool. I've had this thing for like 3, maybe 4 years now. Never quit on me, and I use it for literally everything. We got one hole, and we've got 2 holes. And just like that, she's in. Let's see how this thing looks behind the grill. Just in case you're wanting to install a light bar behind your grill on your Warlock or your Rebel, there is this kind of like a ducting type thing. So this sits behind the grill and air flows through it from your grill. Everything kind of lines in. It's got like some foam and stuff on the sides. You will have to take this out or cut it down here at the bottom. You can kind of see where the light bar was hitting it, which is what I'm going to do, probably just to keep everything in place. Then again, I'm going to drive the truck for a couple of days and see if I have any issues, because this here is kind of what angles all the air into your transmission and your radiator, transmission cooler, and your radiator and all that. So you kind of want to make sure that everything stays cool. But with this being taken out, we'll see how everything goes. But this is just literally plastic, so I can always cut this if I need to put back in. To take it out, at the top there was let's see, up here there was a 13mm bolt, same thing on the other side. Now at the bottom there was two 10mm bolts that held it in place, so make sure that y'all grab those. It took a little bit of finagling my hand in there. An extension and a 10mm worked just fine, and this came out no hassles or anything. The only thing was at the top here was the clip holder for your hood latch, and that was it. And then there was four clips down here at the bottom that I just pulled off with a panel clip tool. But take this out if you are wanting to install the light bar. And let's see how bright this thing is. And let there be light. Right now we literally have a blob. I'm actually standing off to the side here, like the side of the truck's right here. But this light bar compared to the other one is insane. The fact that, you know, they went from here to here is a night and day difference. Overall, I don't know if you can tell, but hey, there's a blob there. So to get up close here, it fits behind the grill perfectly. Like I said, I had to take out that support there, so all you see is the light bar down there, and you can see right, let's see, you can see right here, there was the spot, and then there was a spot right there for where that support was being held in. But man, does that look good. And then let's see what it looks like with all the headlights on. So the front of this truck is really coming along. Once I get those grill lights reinstalled and the fog lights turned on, because the truck's not on right now, this truck is going to really light up going down the road. Whoever wants to play high beam, low beam with me, be my guest, because I've got a little secret here. So I'm gonna get everything buttoned up, go get some shots down the road and see what everything looks like, how bright the light bar is, because I already know that my Alpha Rex headlights are insanely bright, but we're going to see how much extra this brings to the table. Both light bars will be on. So I don't have a way to cut the other one off because they're all wired up to the same switch, and it's a whole lot to disconnect it, but you'll be able to tell a difference. If I cover this one up, there's not much difference in light. So what we'll do is we'll get everything patched up and take a ride. Right now I'm just rocking headlights. Man, this thing look good. Do I need my grill lights in? Yes, I do. I miss those. Kind of takes away from the whole front of the look of the truck, I feel like, for me. But right now, that's what we're working with. That is just the low beams of my headlights. Make sure to check out Mictuning, link in the description. This is one of their newer light bars. This thing is insanely bright. The light bar itself is like right here. Let me turn the headlights off so I can show you. And so that is just the light bar. So as you can see, the light bar is almost as bright as the headlights, but You know, if you're trying to go hunting or just down the road, or just need a little bit more high beam to go down the road, then I think that'll do it. Either that, or like I said previously, if anybody wants to play the high beam, low beam game, you know, if you're driving down the road and you've got your high beams on, I'll be able to flash that at you, and hopefully you'll get the point that your high beams are on. But if not, I've got the Alpha Rex headlights for that as well. So like I said, make sure y'all check them out. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.